I've been exactly where you are now. I was 107 kilograms and now I weigh 90 kilograms. I felt no confidence at all. I never want to wear anything tight fitting because my belly was so bloated. I generally day to day just felt awful, lethargic, slow. And this was all because I was just eating the wrong foods and I was eating too many calories. I'm going to explain to you everything I did to get from 107 kilograms to 90 kilograms. 17 kilograms of fat loss. And it is actually much, much simpler than you may think. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You literally just need to learn how many calories your body needs on a day-to-day basis. The first thing I'm going to cover is exactly how to work this out. So, each and every one of us has a BMR, a basic metabolic rate. BMR is how many calories your body burns on a day-to-day basis. You're going to go to caloriecalculator.net, you're going to put your weight in, you're going to put your height in. From this, it's going to give you a good number to start with. It's not going to be perfectly accurate, it's not going to be bang on, but it's a very, very good starting point. Let's say the calculator gives you 2,500 calories to maintain your weight. You need to eat 300 to 500 calories below this. I'd recommend starting at about 300 below the maintenance number it gives you. So you're at 2,200 calories now. We've taken off 300 from 2,500. Right. You're going to do this for 7 to 10 days. You're going to weigh yourself every single day. If your weight goes down, you basically want to be going down about 1 to 1.5 kilograms per week. That is spot on. So if your weight goes down, awesome. You're going to stick at this number. If your weight goes up, you need to lower it more. If your weight stays the same, you need to lower it a little bit more. But I wouldn't do any drastic changes. I would just lower by 100 each time. Cool. So you're eating 2,200 calories. For example, let's say your weight has gone down. The next week, you've lost another kilogram. The next week, you've lost another kilogram. You then hit a plateau. You've lost a few kilograms now, but you've hit a plateau. What do you need to do? So you either need to reduce your food further, so go to maybe 2,000 calories, or you need to introduce cardio or increase your steps. You have to always either drop food or increase activity and cardio. They are the only two ways you're going to increase that calorie deficit. So let's say we like food a lot, right? Who doesn't like food? We all love eating. So what I always recommend is keep your food as high as possible for as long as possible. So you're going to keep your calories where they are, and you're going to start with cardio 2 times a week. 30 minutes, that's it. Awesome. Do that for another couple of weeks, your weight's come down further. You keep doing this and the weight will come off. It has to come off. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. No matter what you've heard online, no matter what anybody's telling you on social media, if you're in a calorie deficit, your body will lose weight and you will lose fat. Right. What else is really important when you're in a weight loss journey? And what helped me go from looking like a mess to actually looking good? Of course, I lost the fat, but I was also weight training. I had muscle. And yes, I did have a decent amount of muscle before, but you couldn't really tell because I had a lot of body fat. So weight training is also massively important. All you need to do is 3 to 4 times a week for 45 minutes. That's it. You need to get a training plan and you need to stick with it for at least 3 to 4 months. Every single week, this training plan needs to ensure that you progressively overload your lifts in the gym. So, what does this actually mean? Because you've probably heard the term progressively overloading a lot all over social media. This means that each week you either lift more weight than you did last week or you do more reps than you did the week before. For example, if you did a 50 kg bench press for 10 reps today, next week I'm either going to try and do 50 kg for 11 reps or I'm going to up the weight and try and do, let's say, 52 kg for 8 to 10 reps again. I'm going to keep doing this week on week. Bear in mind, it's not a linear process and it can be hard, but it can be hard to progress. But this will happen if you're eating right, if you're training properly, you will be able to progress over time, 100%. So you got your nutrition nailed and you got your training nailed. You know how much cardio you need to do. What else is really important? Steps is something which is massively, massively underrated, and it's going to help you burn much more calories. Get a Fitbit, get an Apple Watch, whatever it is you need, start tracking your steps. I'd start on 8,000 per day and I would slowly up this to 10,000 and then to 12,000. You shouldn't really ever need to go above that number, but from 8 to 12,000 is a really good range. There's something else which is obviously massively important, and it's the macronutrients that you're eating. Yes, you can eat anything and lose weight, but you're not going to feel good. You're not going to be able to build as much muscle as possible. And it's just generally really unhealthy if you eat a lot of ultra processed foods. You want to make sure you're focusing on whole organic foods. For example, steak, eggs, chicken, rice, potatoes, pasta. But do not make your food boring or you are not going to be able to stick to it. Season it, use sauces, make your food interesting. Do not eat plain chicken, broccoli and rice. No one can stick to this, right? Make your food taste nice, make it look good, and you're going to enjoy your meals so much more, I promise you. And of course, we are all human. You don't need to eat like this 24/7. You're not a robot. I would say aim for 85 to 90% of your diet to be from these foods, and then 10 to 15%, pretty much whatever you want. Have a treat in the evening, whether it's a small ice cream, a small chocolate bar, whatever it is you want to have, treat yourself every single day. Not once a week because you're going to end up binging, but every single day, have something you really, really enjoy, which you wouldn't class as a healthy food or whole food, right? I guarantee if you follow all of these steps that I've gone through in this video, you will lose 8 to 12 kilograms in 12 weeks without fail. Absolutely minimum. If you feel like you need a little bit more assistance with this and you want a helping hand, I am an online coach. I will work one-to-one with you where we work together every single day until you reach your goal. I've helped over 100 men gain muscle, lose body fat, train for a specific sport. Whatever it is you want to do, I can help you get there. There'll be a link in the video description where we can book in a free call, we can chat about your goals, and we can see if we'd be a good fit to work together. Thanks for watching this video. I'm going to be doing much more videos just like this, so please subscribe, stick around, like, comment if you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, also drop them below and I'll get back to all of you. Take care and have a good week.